I think I am getting 25% of it, but I don't want it.
Like that, my coach instilled a few things in me. Not a lot of stuff I listen to, I go, of course, but I don't need to talk about that spar. If he's insecure and feels he needs to say he beat me, it's okay. And I'll still sit here and say I don't mind the guy. He's obviously been offended by what I've done, and I'm obviously, I should be charging him rent because I'm living on his head. He owes me a few quid, so get it paid. But it is what it is. I've given him a lot on social media, and a lot of people have took notice because of me. So I'm not going to talk about him too much because he's going to have more followers than me soon.
You got to make the websites for him.
I didn't make that website, to be totally truthful. I made the Instagram, and then some fan must have made the website that I put on the bio, and now it's fucking famous as fuck.
I was interested. Ages ago, you said you never wanted to talk about the spar with you because you felt like you stayed behind closed doors. But then he broke that and said that he beat you in the spar and beat you left hand. I was wondering now, do you want to give total honesty and give your version?
I don't roll like that. My coach instilled a few things in me. Not a lot of stuff I listen to, I go, of course, but I don't need to talk about that.
Keep calm, my friend.
I don't have anything to say but one thing. Sweet Caroline.
Beautiful, Darren. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the gorilla.
And it just motivates you and keeps you positive. He's a phenomenal man. Without Colin, none of this happens, you know what I mean? And Colin is the main fucking man.
Thank you.
Where is he? I come.
Hey, lad.
Darren, you mentioned how you thought that Stephen would anticipate that you'd come out the aggressor in the fight.
I'm fucking roasting him.
It's alright, cool.
Fat belly, didn't make weight.
Yeah, so he anticipated during the post-fight speech, I'm not going to repeat what he said, but he did say something along the lines of who is
Cunts.
No, not that one. He said something along.
He's here to cause problems, to make some noise. That's what Ben Askren does. We know that. Darren Till. Next question to you, my friend. You're going to have to shout.
I think if fans would have been there, maybe I could have won the fight because every shot I landed was powerful shots. They make noises, but as again, Max Holloway, it is what it is. What was good is I heard what my coach said, was saying things. He actually kept saying, bouncy, be bouncy. And I was thinking, I can't fucking bounce, my knees fucked. But it was just a fight, it's just a fucking fight.
Last thing for me, I was going to ask kind of what you do see for yourself, because I think it is an interesting position, right, where you lost, but again, I think both, your guys' stock.
I'm just happy there's a monster here right now.
Usually it's an empty can. You actually got a real one.
I'm addicted to this shit. Fucking carry on. What was the question? Sorry.
No, I was just saying. So where do you go from here? Because like you said, it's a loss, but I think it's a lot different than the last ones, as you said. I don't think anybody lost respect for you or thought that oh my gosh, there's questions. So what do you see as next for yourself?
I don't know. There's a few fights there.
What's going on with you and Piers Morgan? I saw a bit of back and forth there on Twitter. You gonna call him out on Saturday night?
No. Listen, you got. I just don't like the guy. Just sometimes there's certain people on. I don't use Twitter that much. Everyone knows when I use it. I only use it to fucking really talk shit. And he said something in an interview about I can't remember. It was like fighting, and I just don't like the guy. I think the guy's got too much to say. I think he's got too much negative stuff to say. And I'm not a guy to talk shit to people like that. I'm not scared of people like that. And if he talks back to me, it's great for me because he's a fucking famous cunt. So I get loads of publicity.
You go sparring with Mike Perry yesterday?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
None. I didn't get the gist of what he said. We were at the press conference and he said, "Till, do you fancy a spar after the press conference?" And I thought he meant a spar, like a sauna and a steam. So I said, "Yeah, sound." And then when we got to the hotel, he was like, "So you ready? Gloves and that?" And I went, "What do you mean?" He went, "No, sparring." No, I went, "Oh, you want to spar?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "Fucking hell." So I said, "I'll go and get some gloves and we can go to the workout room." So we just went to the workout room, we just done a bit of shadow boxing, and then we just had a few rounds of just a little bit, you know, like a little bit of sparring. It was good, mate. You know, he's a fucking terrific fighter, and you know, one day me and him will meet. So yeah, you know, good sparring. You know, he gave me a few good punches to the face.
It's interesting with the term humble confidence, man. I like that. Is that something that you guys have focused on instilling, or has that just been kind of?
No, you know, I just say words, just you know. You know, my girlfriend actually, she says this on a daily basis, and I'm sure Collins, my coach, has said it a few times. I'm a walking contradiction, so it's weird. Like, I've got OCD, and if anyone comes to my house, it's top tip shape. There's not a glass out of place. And then when I go to hotels, I'm throwing towels everywhere. I'm pissing on balconies. So, you know, that's just me, a walking contradiction.
You faced off with Relive for the first time. Any new thoughts about that fight? A lot of people were mentioning the size difference, the height that you have on him.
Yeah.
And the biceps too.
When you entered the octagon today, there was a lot of talk on Twitter about your tattoo. People thought it was Paige VanZant in your tattoo. Is that Paige VanZant?
No, it's not. It's my girl. It was a surprise for her birthday. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna get a tattoo of her face. Yeah, this is my tattoo. It's not Paige VanZant. I don't even know who that is.
No, I'm waiting for legacy and greatness. You know, you can't have worries outside of this game. You know, I've got a girlfriend who's you know 7 months pregnant. I don't really care. I've got a daughter in Brazil right now who I haven't seen for 1 year. I don't really care. I just care about legacy and greatness.
Well, Jennifer Maia missed weight. She pays 25% of her purse to her opponent, and you know, that could potentially have been you getting 25% of Kelvin's.
I think I am getting 25% of it, but I don't want it. It's not mine to take. It's just give it to someone, give it back to him, whatever. It's as I've just said.
Did you see a colleague of mine, Peter Carroll, who I know you've talked to, spoke to Paul Kelly on his 1 day out?
Did you see the article?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
What was that like to read that stuff that he was saying about you?
Yeah, because like when I say I don't have idols on that, I don't, but like I look up to all them guys, Paul Kelly, Terry and that, because I come through the gym and they were all the big stars in UFC.
Yeah.
Just to see him saying that about myself, is, you know, it's overwhelming. And obviously, we all know the position Paul's in, he's in jail. So just to see him have the time to do that, it's fucking overwhelming.
I can't imagine what it was like for you before your fight to read that.
Yeah, I read it before my fight.
Right.
2 days before it.
Yeah. Did it get you emotional?
Yeah, it did, because I was like, wow, I got shivers in that. I was like, fucking hell, like, is that what he thinks of me?
Yeah.
You know,
when's the last time you talked to him?
2 days ago. On WhatsApp. He's WhatsApping me in jail.
How?
Can you tell me here?
So you've kept in contact with him?
Yeah, all the time.
What the heck?
I know.
Really?
Yeah, he's Paul's a good friend. He's close.
You can have a phone in jail?
I don't know.
You don't want to get him in trouble.
You speak to him.
Yeah. Holy